Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I want to thank all of you that have subscribed and all of you that have been watching my videos. I haven't done a video in a while. I've been busy with my nursery, potting up plants, starting cuttings, handling my customers. But today I wanted to give you a winter tour of what's happening in my food forest. I'll be doing this in two parts to kind of cut down the time a little bit. But I'm going to give you a look around and show you what's going on in my food forest today. So let's take a look. Thank you. So I'm going to start out front and work my way along the east side of my property. Here's my red sugar apple. And I enjoyed 3 delicious sugar apples off of this tree this fall. It's looking nice. Got it in a pot. It's supposed to get a little cooler on Sunday, maybe mid-30s. So I'll probably bring that into the shed just to give it a little bit of protection. Here's my nursery area. Got some longevity spinach there. I've got some of the more delicate plants in the greenhouse just to protect them from the cool snap this weekend. But the nursery's been doing quite well. Got my little shed here that I've been working on last few weeks over Christmas, and it's coming along. Got the roof on. My first time putting up a aluminum roof, metal roof, and I'm gonna store my pots and my shovels and garden tools and things like that in this shed. So I'm starting to expand the nursery out to the south of my side of my property. Put some landscape fabric down the other day and got some other plants here. It's going to extend all the way over to the far east side of my property, across the little bridge that goes across the gully. Here's my Brazilian cherry tree. It's looking really good, and I had a lot of blooms, flowers on this tree last spring, but it did not set any fruit. And I'm hoping I get my first Brazilian cherries this year. The starfruit tree is absolutely showing out as usual. This is 3 crops I've had this year, and it just does amazing. I love this tree. I've got some pigeon peas planted here. You know, nitrogen fixer for my other trees in the ground. And got some pigeon peas here. So that's doing well. This is my loquat tree. This is one of the first trees I planted on the property, and it had some flowers, and I thought I was going to get some fruit from this tree, but it just didn't set. My Barbados cherry. Looking healthy. This is a Mexican Grande avocado, and it's got some flowers. So I'm hoping, the tree's still pretty small, so I don't know how much fruit it can hold, but I'm hoping I get a couple avocados off of this tree anyway. My banana trees, I'll be covering those up Saturday. Try to protect them a little bit. Putting mulch around the base just to bring the ground temperature up a little bit. This is a seedling avocado from a tree I grew at my school when I was working, teaching PE at my school before I retired last year. I had a tree I planted about 16 years ago, and it's awesome avocados now. Everybody loves them. I grafted, this is a seedling tree from that avocado tree at my school, and I grafted this scion on last spring, and it's doing well. So that graft will be exactly like my tree that I planted at the school. Some more pigeon pea, cranberry hibiscus. Got some longevity spinach planted underneath in several spots. Got a little variegated cassava here that one of my customers gave me. My Arabica coffee tree, it's looking healthy, does not like the cold, so I'll be covering that up Saturday. This is a pineapple guava. Everything looks really well right now. I'm just hoping that it does not get too cold, because after Sunday, it looks like things are gonna warm up a bit. This is my pink guava tree. I just love the bark on this tree. Got a few fruits on it. There's one. Hopefully I get them before the squirrels do. This is my mango tree. This, I'm assuming, was a seedling mango because I bought it about 5 years ago at a nursery in St. Pete, and it just said mango. I really didn't know at the time, I was just getting started growing, that there's hundreds of different varieties of mangoes. So it hasn't fruited, that's why I assume it was a seedling. But we'll see, hopefully soon, what I have there. It's my jujube. Got that in a pot. I'm gonna try to decide where I want to plant it this spring. Here's my baboon lemon. And I got a couple of lemons that are getting close to being ready there. Did a video on this tree a while back. It's got some fruit setting now and flowers. It's looking great. Here's my jackfruit. I don't know what variety of jackfruit this is. I topped it the other day because I don't want it to get too tall. I'm trying to keep it relatively low. I haven't had any fruit from the jackfruit yet, but hopefully, if we don't get a freeze, maybe this summer or fall. There's my mulberry, dwarf mulberry, still producing fruit. This is a Valencia orange tree. It's about 5 years old, 4 years old maybe, but I wouldn't expect it to be blossoming now, but many of my citrus trees are blossoming now. I guess the trees don't really have a calendar, so when it warms up, our crazy Florida weather, it started to bloom. And I'm hoping again that they don't get damaged by a cold snap. Got another month maybe to be out of the woods. This is a Mineola tangerine, and I've got some fruit almost ripe, and it's starting to blossom as well. A few blossoms on it. This is my cashew tree. This tree really was hit by the cold weather last year. We had some 27-degree weather for a few days, but it came back. It's looking really healthy. This is a tropical almond. All that growth there is from just this past summer. It was killed right to the ground. I cut it off right back to the ground last year after that cold snap, and it has grown quite a bit. Haven't had any fruit off of this, but I hear the almonds on this are very delicious, so we'll keep our fingers crossed. Got a ruby red grapefruit here with a couple of fruits on it. This is another loquat tree that blossomed, and I believe I'm gonna get some fruit. It's set, and hopefully this will be my first crop of loquats. I really like loquats, so there's some more flowers. The bees were really working on this one. My persimmon tree, it's dormant right now. Not too worried about it with the cold. It'll come back, no problem. My olive tree, I trimmed it as well the other day because I don't want it to get too tall. Haven't gotten any olives from this tree. It's on short notice. Hopefully next year. I don't know about the cold situation, if it's not getting enough cold chill hours or what's going on. The tree looks awesome and healthy, but I'd like to have some olives. A pear tree, got Florida home and Florida hood here, and they look good. They didn't lose their leaves, which they probably should have. But again, the warmer weather we've been having, the mild winter, confuses these guys a little bit. This is a Tamarillo tomato tree. Got this last early summer, maybe late spring. I've never tasted the Tamarillo, but I hear it's delicious. So hopefully this summer. It's my Persian lime. Haven't gotten any limes from this tree, but I think it might be producing this year. Got a Myers lemon here, and it's loaded with flowers. I heard that it's not unusual for lemon trees and lime trees to blossom in the winter time. Again, I'm hoping the weather doesn't get so cold that I lose all of that. This is a Satsuma. Got a few Satsumas off of this tree last year. My Nagami kumquat is looking very nice. It's grown quite a bit since I put it in late summer, actually. And this big half barrel here is, I'm going to use that to cover it up on Sunday when that cold snap comes through. All right, guys, I'm gonna end the tour there, and I'll be continuing with part 2 of my winter garden tour early next week. Hopefully I'll have some good news about the weather Sunday, and I'll continue and give you the rest of the tour. But that's a little idea of what's going on this winter at Rutherford's Abbey Place in the Food Forest. So thank you for watching. Have a great day and God bless.